Logan out here. So this is Logan's candies, and he's making a candy cane. And like and subscribe, guys.
Type in the video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do now.
Ah! Everybody, like and
Subscribe.
Right now. This is all the stuff that's gonna turn into a candy cane.
Bro, look, it's the last meal.
This is just all melted sugar.
Melted
By
sugar.
the way, there's a go play button. And there's the chocolate. There's a melted sugar.
Why are you subscribing this video?
Why are you subscribing?
We got subscribe for natural kids of Enzo's crazy videos that don't know what. Because I have a crazy video coming, and it's going to be super duper crazy.
That's actually fake.
I'll be shaking her out.
Wake up.
Never laugh again.
Oh, how much sugar are you adding?
Now he's adding powdered sugar, guys.
So he's good. You see that hug? He's good. Stretch it and make it
Oh, I see.
And he has cut it.
Wow, so perfect.
He's gonna grab it and stretch it now, guys.
He's going to. What? What?
Hey, the can.
What?
Melted sugar, guys.
The sugar.
Hey guys, welcome to Logan's Candies. My name is Jerry. I'm going to talk you through the demonstration. What we have here is a mixture. Can you hear me now? Where is she? Can you hear me now? Very good. Okay. What we have here is a mixture of sugar, water, and corn syrup. It's been cooking for about 45 minutes. When I poured it on the slab just now, it was a little bit over 320 degrees.
What?
We're just trying to cool it down a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of color. In about 20 minutes, we'll be heading over to the table, getting ready to put together our candy canes. So how many of you guys are here for the very first time have never seen this before? How many first timers here? Never seen this before? Raise a hand. Okay, how many returning customers? How many people have been here before? Very good, excellent. Very good. Well, welcome.
I saw your video.
We're going to be making sour blue raspberry. So what you saw me add there in the beginning was a little bit of citric acid. Anytime we do a fruit flavor, we add a little bit of citric acid. In this case, we add a little bit more because we're trying to make it a little bit on the tart side. Not super sour or anything like that. But a little bit tart is going to be our sour blue raspberry. Now this is the same recipe we've been using here at Logan's since 1933.
Wow.
Same recipe, same marble slab, same hook on the wall, same stove, same heater. I've not been here quite that long. I got her this morning at about 9:30. I'm a little late this morning. Maybe you're running on time. I can't remember which.
So perfect.
So we're gonna do three
It looks like
colors here. We're gonna
slime
do a darker
almost.
blue stripe,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a lighter blue
It's like
stripe,
Jell-O,
we're also gonna do a
melted.
white stripe.
Like
Now, the only part
slime
of the candy
and
cane
also
that
the
actually has
Jell-O
flavor
mixed
is the white part
into
of the candy
this.
cane. There's actually no flavor in the color or
It's
the
like,
stripe of the
you
candy
eat
cane.
it?
So the
It's
white
like
portion is basically
slime
the
that
base
is
of the
meant
candy
for
cane, if you will.
eating.
And the stripe are just to give it its color.
I have a question.
So what that means is the candy cane is going to be all white in the center, and the stripe it just goes on the outside edge to give it its coloring. We're going to start out with our darker blue stripe, then we'll do the lighter blue stripe, then we'll move on to our white stripe. So I'm going to do a quick love change here so we can add some color to it.
Ooh, color. But this is
Now we use
yellow.
the same gloves for all the color. In fact, you can see with Christmas just passed, lots and lots of red candy canes going on here. Red and white, our number one selling candy cane by far. But we're going to add a little bit of blue here today. I'm going to concentrate on the blue. Now I also do haircuts. If anybody needs a trim, happy to help out. I can only do one side on the wall and I do the bald because bald is beautiful. That's what the bald man says, right? Any bald man out there? Okay, nobody, I guess not. Apparently not.
Oh. Cut it that
Alright, so we're going to start out with our darker blue stripe. So I'm going to add a little bit of color to it. I'm going to add what we call a gel or a paste-based color. And all that means it is not a water-based color. If you use a water-based color, you can kind of dissolve the sugar and make it a little bit sticky. We don't want that. So we're just using a gel or a paste-based color.
Same thing, but colored.
Remember, you guys, no flavor whatsoever. This is just the color only here.
Weird.
want to try
Mix
that.
that in for just a minute or so.
Be weird, definitely.
Oh, God.
Rule number one. These crazy videos I show. Like the last one I did last night.
Now we do our candy canes at Christmas time in 4 different flavors.
That's good.
Traditional red and white. That is our number one selling candy cane by far in the Christmas season. Traditional red and white color with a traditional peppermint flavor. Number one selling candy cane by far here in the Christmas season.
Ask a question.
We'll get questions in just a little bit here, okay? Now we also do candy canes. We also do a cinnamon flavored candy cane. That's going to be the red, white, and green, like you see right there. Take away the big red stripe and make it green. That way we can tell those are cinnamon. That would be our cinnamon flavored candy cane. We also do a cherry flavored candy cane that is burnished with a green and white stripe. I don't have a sample of it, but it is a very tasty flavor with a cherry flavor.
I'm not
And then, of course, last but not least, we have our root beer flavored cane, which is the orange yellow brown. Kind of hanging on the back of the window over there. Try to keep all 4 flavors in stock the best we can.
Why is everyone pushing me? It's him. It's him. It's him pushing me. Pushing you and you're pushing.
Well, why is it so blue? It looks like dark.
Stop pushing me, please.
Because
Because I'm and I'm almost gonna go in tears.
Now we do make our ribbon candy here all year long.
On the entire world. And now, cut and cut and cut. They got you hurt my hand. They got a ribbon. No.
The basket robin, the ribbon candy.
Dominant.
This year we actually made different flavors. That way they couldn't send them orders after us. Our new flavor this year was key lime pie. Very, very tasty. All right, so I've got my blue just about mixed in. You can see it almost looks like black here. It's a very, very dark blue. So we're going to take this over the table. Somebody will magically come out of the back room and keep it nice and warm for us.
That's why the food is tasty.
My blue is just about mixed in here. All right, so we're going to take that over the table and somebody else is going to
Josh,
keep
your
it nice
dad's
and warm.
talking to you. He wants you
With the big pair of
outside.
gloves. And next we're going to do our lighter blue stripe. Remember we're making blue raspberry flavor here. So I'm going to cut off a little bit more. And once again we're going to add some color to it. That same gel
I want
paste
to
color, just a
come.
different blue. In this case it'll be a lighter blue.
No.
Kind of a sky blue.
Dad wanted you outside. He doesn't. He was seeing
in
if
just
he
a minute,
wanted.
or just like we did the darker blue.
I want it.
Remember, once again, no flavor at all, guys. Just the color only. Don't want to lay too hard on that glass if you can help it.
Oh my god, that looks so good. I want to paint. I want to just eat the paint. It's not paint.
So not only do we make candy canes for
Whatever,
Christmas,
I
but
wanna
we
eat
make
the
candy
food
canes for
coloring.
all
I don't care.
holidays as well. What's coming up next will be Valentine's Day, so we make candy canes that are heart shaped.
Color. How you know so much? I got his grandma
We
here.
did peppermint, red, white, and pink.
Man, I
Now,
got
that's
it.
actually one of our double hearts there. That is the peppermint flavor. All that means is it's twice as fragile. In fact, I think that one's a little bit broken up, but that is the peppermint flavor candy cane heart for Valentine's Day. Cinnamon, peppermint, wintergreen, what am I talking about? Sorry, watermelon, pink lemonade, cherry, pink, cotton candy,
I'm
and
old.
strawberry cheesecake, and then some more.
I'm
All right,
old.
so, just a touch of color. I'll stick it out in front of you.
Ooh, green. That looks cute.
That's
Just a bit.
It looks like throw up. What? It's green instead of.
Remember, guys, no
It looks
flavor
like
at all,
throw
just
up.
color only. And then for St. Patty's Day, that's actually blue, but it looks kind of green. We do candy canes that are green and white for St. Patty's Day. Not only traditional candy cane shape, but also the shape of the 3-leaf clover. And these are green apple flavored candy canes. There's our 3-leaf clover there, one of my favorite flavors, green apple. Very tasty. And then for Easter, springtime, we make pastel colored candy canes. We do a little bit different shape on those. We do an oval egg shape, candy cane butterflies, candy cane bunny heads, and even candy cane Easter baskets as well. Those came in about
Josh, your
4
dad wants you
flavors also.
outside. Let's see if I want you. I already tried that before. You sure? Yeah. How do you know? I shook my
Showed you all
hand.
the shapes there. All right, so I've got my lighter color just about mixed in. We're gonna take this over the table, and then we'll show you how we're gonna flavor it and turn this bigger piece into the white part of the candy cane.
You want to be outside?
Get it on the hook.
You guys wanna hold that door open? I know there's a little bit hot in there with all these bodies there, so if you wanna hold it open, you're more than welcome to. It's probably a little bit cooler out there than in here. All right, so I got my blue all mixed in. So I'll take that over the table.
Looks like
David's gonna keep that nice and warm for us as well.
green.
Do a quick blow up change here. And now we're gonna add some flavor. Thank you, sorry about that, warm water. Thank you so much. Maybe they'll tip you as they come in and out.
Bubbles.
Now remember when I poured this on the table a few minutes ago, it was a little bit over 320 degrees. That's cooled down quite a bit, but it is still very, very warm. So we're gonna take a little reading here and see where we stand with my handy dandy thermometer here. We are at 193 degrees right there, so you can see it is very, very warm still. Just shake your head if you see 193, that way they'll believe us. 193, you know, see? Shake your head if you see 193. You see some shaking there, right? Shake your head. Shake, shake, shake. 193. There it is. 193. All right, so let's add a little flavor. And then our blue raspberry flavor.
Again?
We're gonna add about 1/3 of an ounce of flavor, a little bit more than 1/4 ounce, a little less than 1/2 ounce. There, just like so. And we'll mix that in just like we did the color. Remember, this is going to be the white part of the candy cane, or the base of the candy cane, if you will. So mix this in a little bit. Now we turn this white, we are going to do it all naturally. We're not going to add any color to it to make a change. You'll see what happens here in just a minute. Has nothing to do with the flavor. It would still turn white even if there was no flavor at all. This is the part of the job where I feel very needed. Feels nice to be needed, right?
Are you sure your dad doesn't want you to come outside? Yeah?
Just a bit
How do you
more
know?
here.
I shook my head now.
So you do have to watch closely.
Not
because it does
not
happen
the
rather
second
quickly.
time.
Keep your eye on the big blob up here.
Not
Not
the
being the
second
big blob on
time.
the slab. Here we go, rolling it out.
Why
There it
don't
is,
you
guys. Thanks so much for coming. There it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. There's your candy cane right there.
Oh wow, that's big. That's big. That's not a little candy cane. Oh man, I wish I could eat that big part.
Well, we do want you to know here, Logan, we put a little bit of love into every batch of candy we
Oh
make.
my God, Marcus!
Just to show how we roll. How about that? Give a little love to candy, man. I like that. Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, do that. That's really nice, sir. That's good. Little Valentine's Day plug there as well. All right, let's get serious here now. We're going to take it over to the cook here. Change the camera
It looks
angle.
like
We'll show you how we're going
looks
to
like
change it
rain.
and turn it nice and white.
Huh? A dog. Looks like a hot dog. Looks like a Oh my God!
Now we're going to do a couple things here on the hook. Number one, we're adding a little bit of air to it.
Looks like gold.
Also, we're stretching the sugar crystals. That's what
What's
causes
he
the candy
doing?
cane to turn nice and white.
He's making it white.
Very similar to the way you might make white at home, or how when you stretch out a rubber band, how the color lightens up a little bit. You can see with each and every pull, it gets a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter. Or in my case, a little bit heavier and a little bit heavier.
Hello, gold. It
Now the
looks
whole batch
good.
weighs a little bit
Why
over
looks it
20
good?
pounds total weight.
That's
I've got
so
about 17
funny.
pounds
I
of
wish
cook
I
here.
could do
The
it.
white part of the candy cane.
could eat
David's got about
I
a
wanna
pound and a half
do
or so
it.
apiece between
I
the
wanna
two
do
colors
the
over there.
walking.
Keep it nice and
You
warm
could
for us.
sometime. You could? Yeah, you can get a job at this candy shop. When you get a job. That's a pro. When you're you're an adult, you can get a job here and try that. I'll try to get an after school job when I'm 14. When I'm any age. I'll try to get a job at any age. I already have a job. Did you know that? I work with my dad at fixing cars. I hand him tools, sometimes fix the parts with him. So I already have my job. I also have a second job. I count parts that my dad needs to pack things, and he pays me money for it. And he pays me 30 cents for each one I put in the bag. I mean 30 cents for each bag.
So now our attorneys contacted and asked for 3 or 1% of the proceeds. No restraints whatsoever. Can't hurt to ask, right?
I'm near the food
You'll
counter.
notice as it gets lighter and lighter, it kind of starts to
Near
look
the
like
head,
there
it's
and
white.
controls it.
It's white. Why is he still doing it? No, it's white. It's not white.
I think it is.
The only time you see it is when it has a reflection.
Can we trade spots?
I think that was light.
Can we trade spots?
No, he gotta make a fool. Josh, can we trade spots? Josh. No. I see it coming white. It's becoming white. It is. I see it. Just a little. It's just a little. Josh, it was white.
Head over that. We're going to get this. We're going to do about 3 rows over the guys. You guys come on the inside as well. We're going to get the smallest kids in front, taller kids in the back. We might need some help from in the back there. Steve here, Abby. Okay, guys, the smallest kids in the front, guys.
That's me, posture among the killed. That's you.
Let's get you guys over here to the left, over here.
You guys have to move.
Pretty cool, huh?
All right, just about there. So let's take this over the table. We'll show you how we put it all together.
There it goes.
A little bit wider than it started out there.
Oh, it's white. Looks like gold.
Alright, so remember guys, this big red thing here is a heater. It is a gasoline heater. We're not trying to hide anything, we're just trying to keep the candy nice and warm. But everybody very quiet guys, so you can all hear me out there real quick.
I can feel it.
Now if you guys will take a look at these couple of candy canes on the window in front of us here. If you look real close, you'll notice all the Christmas colored canes have 2 things in common. They all have 5
Guys, that's
little
the biggest
stripes,
candy cane in
and
the
they all
world
have
right there,
one big
guys.
stripe. Now that is kind of our trademark here, Logan's. That's the same stripe pattern we use for all our Christmas colored candy canes. If I were to put that together today, I'd take the big block here, and I'd put a series of 5 red and white stripes on the top of the block. On the opposite side, I put a solid red stripe, and that's how we get that barber pole look to it. But today we're just going to do 2 stripes, one big darker blue stripe, and one big lighter blue stripe.
Ooh.
You guys saw me mix it up there? Now what David's working on here is a big giant breath man, because we were told somebody out there today has incredibly bad breath. I know who you are. As long as you laugh at my jokes, I saw it. That'll be actually the center or the middle of the candy cane. And you'll see in just a minute here how it all pulls together. Alright, so I've got my stripes just about where we need them. So we're going to take our stripes, going to put it on top of the block here. Now they're both very, very warm still, so it should stick right to it.
It looks like
Excuse me, just like this.
looks like Miss Susie from
And on the other side here, I'm going to take our lighter blue stripe and put that right here on the other side of the block. That'll go right there. Should stick right to it as well.
It looks like a salad. Like a burrito.
So now you can see right here on this side, we have our darker blue stripe on this side of the block. On this side here, we have our lighter blue stripe. Anybody out there bowl? Any bowlers? Anybody heard of bowling? Maybe you take that down to lanes. How's that down? How many baseball fans? I'm a big Dodger fan. I almost said giant Dodger fan, not Giants. Dodger fan. I call this the Freddie Freeman bat right here. How about this? Use your imagination. If I had 5 stripes, I'd give you a little guitar riff, but it's not very effective without the stripes. Yeah, it's not very effective. How about this one here? A big giant fish or whale. With the that would be a blue whale, which is a mammal, right? I believe that's the one.
Yep. Yep, it's the
Alright,
largest
so
mammal.
we're going to cut that off. We're going to go right to the nice stripe there. We don't have to fight through the opening piece. But we also don't want to throw that away. It's a large portion. We're going to use a little candy maker secret here. We'll use what I like to call stuff for 13. And a little bit back here. Just gonna tuck that right there. And that'll pull out towards the end of the batch, kind of in the middle of the batch. That way nothing goes. All right, if you guys are watching carefully now, I'm going to begin to pull this out here. Give it a little tug, a little stretch, a little pull. Pulling, tugging, stretching. More pulling, more tugging. If you watch carefully, we're going to just the right length of thickness. We're going to give it a little twist. And right before your very eyes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have created the candy cane. Here we go, a little cut, a little roll, and a little bend on the other end. Let's all give a big round of applause. There it is, you guys. Candy cane number 1 right there. Candy cane number 1. Here we go, another little cut, more rolling, more bending. Let's all give a big round of applause. Give it up for candy cane number 2. Stay with me, because remember we still have 398 more to go.
What?
That's right. This size candy cane that we're making here, this is the smallest size candy cane that we make here at Logan's. And we continue to make just this size right here throughout the entire batch. By the time we're done, we'll fill up this table to make pretty close to 400 candy canes this size out of this one batch. Can you hear me out there? Yes, before we do there. Thank you. That's right, over 400 candy canes out of this one batch. Now we do this demonstration well over 250 times throughout October, November, and December. And by this past December 31st, we've made over 100,000 candy canes for the season, one by one, just like you're watching now. We'll say, wow, that's a lot of candy canes.
That's a lot of candy canes, guys.
I want you to lay on that box. You really can't take that pressure. Thank you. Thank you. That's right, that's a lot of candy canes. I like that. Now you can see we're all busy here. We have our jobs to do. We're kind of in an assembly line here. I work right here in position number 1. I pull the candy cane, making me the candy cane puller. Right here in position number 2, our daughter Abby's doing 2 jobs tonight. First off, she'll roll the candy cane, making her the candy cane roller. That's right. The next, she'll hook the candy cane, making her the candy cane bender. Careful now, that's my daughter. Then down in there we have Stevie stacking the candy canes, making her the candy cane stacker. Soon somebody will come out of the back room to bag the candy canes, making them, of course, the candy cane bagger. And if it happens to be our oldest employee, who is my mother-in-law, I'd have to give her the title of the old bagger. That's her title. I don't like to, okay, I like it a little bit, but that is her title. So
I'm going to tell her that.
Now you can see we're all busy, but I have one job left, and I can get a couple of volunteers from out there. We can use your help. Anybody want to help us out? Raise your hand. Correct, because in the back room we got a bunch of dirty dishes right in the back room. No, I'm just kidding. What we need is somebody to help us sample or taste test these candy canes. Come on now, let's see those hands. No hand, no sample. Let's see how it works. Pop it down. Oh, take most here. All right, good, very good. Good, put your hands down. We're going to cut everybody a nice warm sample and bring it right out your way. Now we're going to break out one of the few machines we use here at Logan's. This press right here is about 90, it's on my side. This press right here is about 95 to 100 years old. We're using this same press here at Logan since 1933. Abby's going to demonstrate it for us. And add on to her job title here. You can see it is a highly sophisticated piece of machinery. We like to call Abby the flush up of the candy cane. Let's push it out.
What? What?
So stay right where you are, guys. Everybody stay right where you are. We're going to bring out a nice warm sample.
Yo, guys, that was sick.
Don't take off with the palm of your hand. Feel free to put it right in your mouth. Just don't bite right down and just kind of eat it like a jawbreaker. So stay where you are. You guys stay there. They will come to you. Don't have to move. They will come to you. So we're right there. We'll make sure everybody gets a nice warm sample.
Is that cool, Kai?
That is so sick. See that again, guys? See that? So look at this, guys. She presses it down, just like that, and then she breaks it and it turns into mints. Into peppermints.
I want to say pepper.
Now, guys, now we're gonna get some warm candy cane mint samples to try. What's your palm out for me?
You got it?
Very good, guys.
So what do you guys think of it? How's that taste? Is that pretty good? What do you guys think? You like that? Not bad? It tastes so good when it's nice and warm. You like that? Nice. Thank you. If you did not get a sample, raise your hand if you did not get a sample. If you did not get a sample, raise your hand. I'll talk about everybody. All right, let's get everybody real quiet for just a few minutes there. Real quiet, guys. Very few for just a few minutes here. Very, very quiet, please. All right, what would I do for just real quiet, everybody? Very quiet, please. What would I do for the next few minutes? If you guys
Well, guys, shout out to Logan's Candies.
Answer the question, any question you might have. I know earlier I saw a couple of hands out there. For just a few minutes, we'll let everybody ask a couple questions. But I need everybody very quiet, guys. Very quiet. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. Once we call you, want you to speak up very, very loud so we can hear on this side of the glass. And parents as well. Everybody just for a couple minutes, very quiet so we can hear not only the question but also the answer. We're going to go right there, everybody. Real loud so we can all hear you. Go ahead. You got a question?
My class.
Hey, you guys. Everybody very quiet, please. We have some questions here. Parents as well. Real loud for you all here, buddy. Go ahead.
My teacher did a test of this, and we watched your videos.
Well, very good. Thank you very much. I like that. I like that. Very good. Excellent question there. Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody?
Oh, I got a question.
Right, right. Go ahead, buddy. Real loud so we can hear you. Go ahead. What flavor is it? It's blue raspberry flavor. You like it? Pretty good, huh? Let's go right here. Real loud for here. Speedy, go ahead. Well, what it does, it actually crimps it so it's very, very thin in between each piece. And it gets so thin, and once you drop it, it just turns into glass, and it breaks right there. It's like paper thin, and it just breaks into little pieces. That's a great question. All right, very quiet here. One time again, you guys, real quiet, please. Right there. Go ahead.
What is your most popular candy cane that's you guys sell every year?
The Christmas season, red and white for sure. We've had to sell more red and white candies during the Christmas season than any other candy flavor combined.
How many pounds of that do you guys probably guesstimate?
Well, we're making, during the Christmas holiday, we're making about 500 to 750 pounds of candy canes per week or more. So lots and lots of candy canes.
Thank you.
Question. Yes, right there, buddy, real loud.
Can you teach me how to make candy canes?
Well, you can watch, and maybe you can try it at home in your kitchen. Watch carefully, maybe get out the video footage, and you can learn it right here.
What ingredients?
Sugar, water, and corn syrup.
Corn?
A little flavor, a little color, that's all it takes. Right down there, right? Yeah, real loud.
Why did you decide to make a candy shop?
Well, I actually bought an existing candy shop, but I was just such a sweet guy that I thought, okay, just kidding. Only kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Actually, I worked here for, this is my 50th year of working here. Started working here when I was 12 years old. Worked here for 8 years under 3 different owners. Learned the trade right here. Me and my wife Susie bought the store back in 1982. So we've now been running it for 42 years this year. So great question. I just love candy, I guess, right? So roll on, go ahead.
Why do you make it into a cane, not in a straight line?
Because the candy cane is the, for Christmas season, that is what the shape that everybody, we'll talk about the shape just a little bit, that's the shape that everybody gets for the Christmas season. That way you can hang it on your tree, use it as a cane, things like that. But we'll talk about that in just a minute. You could make straight candy sticks as well, but we like the candy, the pillows, or the candy cane. So, good question, yeah.
What's your favorite type of candy?
My favorite flavor? Oh, that's a tough one. Whatever flavor I'm making at the time, when it's warm, it's when it tastes the best. So I'd say whatever flavor we're currently making would be my favorite. But if I only had one flavor to pick from, and I can only stick with one flavor, I would definitely go with the peppermint. Because the peppermint never gets too sweet. You can add it to other products like ice cream, maybe your tea, coffee, things like that. And maybe on top of a cupcake or something. It's always delicious, never gets too sweet. So I'd say peppermint would be my favorite. How about you? Peppermint too, very good. It is. We make a very mild peppermint, so it's delicious. Yes.
Hey, what's that, the viewers?
Hi viewers, hey guys, welcome. I wish you were here. So I'm going to come down and see us. Making a candy cane live. Nothing tastes better than a warm candy cane. All right, we get very quiet for just a couple of minutes, guys. Real quiet, please. What we'd like to do now is tell you a little bit about the. Actually, you know what? First off, let me mention. I don't know if you guys noticed this big giant candy cane on the wall behind me.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a real candy cane. Not only is that an incredibly large candy cane, it is actually the world's largest 100% handmade candy cane. That candy cane is over 36 pounds of weight. It is over 16 feet long. In fact, this past December 24th, this baby up there turned 28 years old. But I'll tell you what, you guys are very patient today. So in just a few minutes here, we're going to break out the ladder. And then for $1 each, we're going to let you guys climb up and take a look at it and make sure it's still good. Really? Nobody's not it? Yeah, it's a brave soul. Okay, very brave. Okay, let's go right there in the back.
How
Yeah.
old is it?
Real quiet, guys, please.
How long did it take you?
That's a great question. The normal batch like we're making right now takes about an hour and a half. That's going to go double batch. So it took us about 2.5 hours. That does not include the cooking time. That candy cane was so big it took 5 people to roll it. We rolled it for 45 minutes on this very table here. In fact, we expanded the table on both sides. Rolled it for 45 minutes. Once we started to hook the candy cane, it took us 20 minutes. 2 people, 20 minutes to bend it because we had to go very, very slow to make sure that it didn't crack or break. So great question. Right, so one more question. Go ahead.
Do you enjoy making candy canes?
Do I what?
Do you enjoy them?
I do enjoy them. I like to eat them. I like to make them. I don't like to break them, but I do like to eat them and make them. So that's like a Dr. Seuss book there, huh? I do. Can I? Can? Yes. One more question right here, then we'll move on. Yes.
Do you like
Well, you got to know what you're doing, that's for sure, because otherwise it can turn into a big, sticky mess. So you definitely have to know what you're doing. All right, so once again, real quick, one last time, you guys. We just want to tell you guys a little bit about the history of the candy cane, the story behind it, where it came from, and what it stands for. But I need everybody very quiet for just a couple minutes. We'd love to share that story with you. Thank you. They're excited. I like that. You know, most people think the candy cane is just an insignificant piece of Christmas candy, but actually, the gentleman who invented the candy cane in the United States, sometime around the mid-1800s, he was trying to come up with a single piece of candy that would tell the entire Christmas story. All now we're candy. Well, he came out with a candy cane. If you take any one of our candy canes any size, and you hold it in the traditional shape, you'll notice it looks kind of like the shepherd's staff, which is done to remind us of Jesus as the good shepherd. You take that same candy cane, turn it upside down, and now becomes the letter J. Of course, the letter J stands for Jesus, because as you guys know, the true meaning and celebration of Christmas is actually the celebration of the birth of Christ. Now, everything in the candy cane has a meaning all the way from the white part of the cane, standing for the purity of Christ, the red, the blood of Christ. The stripes he took on the cross for us, the hardness of the cane, the flavor of the shape, everything has a meaning. And now you know the story behind the candy cane. Now, we do have free copies of the story down there by the register. So when you're done here tonight, feel free to grab a copy or two. They are free. It's a great way to share the story with others and let them know the true meaning behind the candy cane as well. Now listen up, you guys, one last time. In just a minute here, we're going to give you guys a chance to shape or bend your own candy canes. Let me explain how we're going to do that. I believe you guys each got a little blue ticket when you checked in, right? What we're going to do is we're going to exchange that ticket for a warm candy cane. Now, once you get that candy cane in hand, you only have about 10 or 15 seconds to shape the candy cane. So start thinking about what shape you want to make it. You can make a curly Q, you can make a circle, you can make a J, you can make an S, you can make a candy cane, maybe a wreath. Or if you watch carefully, Abby will now demonstrate how to make a candy cane heart, which seems to be the shape of choice.
Okay, so if you guys want to make a heart, you got to start bending it right away. You're going to take up the end, make it look like a U, and then I squeeze the bottom, make it look like the letter B, and then just take the tops and curve them around to make the little arches of the heart, and then you're going to squish it together in the middle to make it stick, and just like that, you made yourself a candy cane heart.
Okay, you gotta make it.
Nicely done, Abby. Remember, guys, make whatever shape you want. Shape
Jared.
it slowly, but do shape it right away. If you're doing one thing,
Jared.
if you decide to make a heart, be very, very careful. Because remember, if you drop it or break it, you're going to end up with a broken heart. We don't want that. So we're going to start with these guys down here on the end over here. We're going to get their tickets to the front. We'll give them a warm candy. You guys stay right where you are. As the crowd starts to
We have to wait in line.
Over that way. Stay right there, guys. Stay there.
Yeah, okay.
Don't walk over that way, guys. Stay where you are, please. Stay there. Once the line starts to move, then you can head over that direction. So stay right where you are just a minute. As the case line gets smaller, you'll be able to head right over that way. Hold on just one second here. We're going to set up. We'll give everybody a chance to shape or bend their candy cane.
Excuse me?
Remember, you guys, once you're done shaping your candy cane, you can step out of the way, let the next person in that same area. That would be great. So bend it slowly, but do bend it right away.
Dad, can you make a B shape? Can you make a B? Can I make the letter B with the candy cane?
Oh, yeah.